We have steel steps out here. They're rotting and they're no good in the wintertime because they turn ice immediately.
Yeah.
That was a lot of design. You'll see leaks in the classroom, leaks in the library. I probably in the wintertime probably put 12 buckets, 15 buckets in different classrooms against the water.
Yeah.
Kids just work around that?
Yeah, they're all used to it. Teachers are used to it. They said, oh, winter's here, we're going to put up with it again. You know,
And even though you
give teachers credit, they put up a lot in this building.
well, even with the leaks in the buckets, new leaks pop up every year in different spots. So, so they repair the roof in the summer, and then a new set of leaks appears the next.
This is all winter related.
Oh.
The weight of the snow gets on, then it moves.
Yeah, right.
Situation. It could be leaking here, fix it here, get another storm, moves everything down further.
How old is the roof again?
I think it's 87 was done in 87 complete. So, and now they've been patching it ever since.
Yeah.
Way over.
Okay.
You know, roof's good for 10, 15 years, and this was like 25 years.
Yeah.
20 years. Leaks just in the winter time.
Right. So how often do you have to come in and patch it or?
We only can patch it in the summertime. Winter time, it's impossible.
Oh,
We
okay.
put buckets.
Yeah.
Especially on the third floor.
Right.
There's two bad ones here and this. We got lots of buckets in the winter time. And this floor is, the creepers underneath on this gym floor, they're all dry rotted. There's no bounce here to the basketballs anymore. There's a lot of dead spots.
Yeah.
Because of the creepers underneath and the floor is just gone. Basketball teams get upset.
Now again, you look at this size middle school with 777 students. To have a gym that's this size, I think, is not big enough. And I think even just for seating, just for having games when you have a big crowd, I just don't think it's able to handle the capacity that a school this big should be able to, in a community this size, should be able to have.
They put temporary freezers in. We have two. We have the original freezer, and then they put a temporary one in the back. We on the course of a week, we probably blow fuses here twice, 3 times a week. We don't have power.
Yeah.
Just in the
Coming
kitchen
in,
area?
just in the kitchen. We're using both
only
freezers.
using-
This
okay.
one freezer is the small one, the original 67. That has been down for a year.
Oh, okay.
They haven't replaced it yet.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're going to do. The whole freezer is so old. They don't know what they're going to do with it.
Right. So that would be something they would have to
And it's
incorporate into the
built in
renovation.
the building, so it's not something they can just take out and put another.
Yeah.
The dishwasher's been repaired. They're at this point they're saying that thing's about ready for a new one. The kitchen stove is 67. At some point you gotta say, you gotta give up trying to repair this stuff. A lot of the stuff in the school, like the hardware and the doors and stuff, we cannot get parts for. Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
you have to replace the whole thing.
Right.
We work on any 67 bathrooms, we have to shut the water main off. There is no shut off. If one of these toilets breaks or pipe breaks, we've got to shut the building down.
Oh, well.
The new building, we can shut each bathroom so you can work on the bathroom. Here, there's no shut off.
Wow.
One shut off is the main.
Yeah. So
So
really.
it creates a problem.
Yeah.
When the pipes are getting so old.
Right.
The sink is cracked. We can get a new sink, special order. But the way it's attached with the new sinks are different than the old sinks.
So it's held on with that tape?
But they're all single pane, there's no thermal pane.
Oh, okay.
In this part of we technically have 2 buildings here, new and old.
Yeah.
The oldest is all single, and they go floor to ceiling.
Oh, okay.
A lot of heat loss.
Yeah.
Outside doors are all metal doors, steel frame. They're all rotted over the years.
Oh, really?
So the doors, good luck trying to shut them and open them, and they're in sad shape. All the glass alone is tremendous.
Yeah.
I'm doing 65, 70,000 gallons there in the wintertime. I'm sure a lot of it's going out through the windows.
So you're running the heater a lot extra in the wintertime to make up for the
We have two boilers down there, in cold days, they're non-stop, they never shut down. These boilers were updated in '87, there's two. And then they both run all winter. I've been here in 10 years, we've replaced 5 sections already.
Wow.
And roughly, give or take $4,000 or $5,000 a section.
Oh.
They crack.
Yeah.
That's not school's problem, it's manufacturer's problem, it's just the way, way it is.
Yeah. But that's also, you know, affects students and everyone in the building.
Because we have two boilers, if one boiler goes down, we still have the backup.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully when the one boiler's down, because it takes about a week to take care of this problem when it happens, that, you know, one boiler can handle it. You know, if something happens to that one,
Then you're out.
well, today's standard, they're not efficient boilers.
Right.
By any means. You gotta take a picture of that, this whole section here.
Okay.
That's obsolete. That runs the building,
What are those
you know,
controls?
time clocks and everything,
Oh, okay.
all the heating system. Right now, we replaced, take parts from one to the other because you can't get parts.
Yeah.
The system is probably 1/4 being used compared to what it used to be 100%.
Oh, wow.
You just can't. We do things manually now.
Yeah.
You have to come in, when I leave, I shut things off. When I come in the morning, I turn things back on.
Yeah.
But in newer schools, this is all automated.
It's all
This is
automated.
done by computer. You can set it to different time clocks, different days of the week when you want certain
Which this
things
used to,
on.
when the day was built, it worked because they were on time clocks and everything. But now we can't fix it. We go back the old way, using hands on. Not enough room for how many students they have.
No, yeah,
Not
this
to
is
do
a
science
sixth grade
classes
science
for
room.
them.
I mean, the areas that I see that are needing storage, I mean, there's a little bit of storage in these rooms, but in terms of what you really should have in a science program for all 3 grades, you're going to want a lot more storage, a lot more counter space, and probably some more sinks in a row as well. It kind of ties your hands behind your back a little bit in terms of what you really want to be able to do with the science program. I mean, they do their best, they work very hard to make it work, but
Teachers do the best to make it work.
It seems like the teachers have to, I mean,
Improvise.
with the whole building, they really have to cope a lot. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I know from where I
teachers.
came from in Rutland at Central Free Middle School that was 12 years old,
Yeah.
just the storage capabilities, just the receptacles for plugs, just things like that at a newer school, it's just seamless, you can do what you need to do a lot more effectively compared to a school like this that's older. The teachers do a wonderful job here, but they do have to, it's a lot more planning, sharing materials, where do you store the materials, you know, there's a lot of that has to happen, and teachers are great at doing that, but certainly an academic impact is just how efficient they can be with doing some of this work.
We have no storage in the shed, no shed out there.
Okay.
All the stuff. We have no room in here.
And that's science materials?
Science and desks and. Another thing, you take a picture, if you notice, we're taking, every light is not working.
Huh.
Because he was drawing so much energy here.
Oh, okay.
You figure the hallways didn't need all the lights.
All their
Because it was
tile.
just tremendous amount of electricity being used.
Yeah.
They saved a lot.
Was that during the school year even?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is typical lighting during a school day?
Right.
The problem, one of the key problems I see we have also is the fact that we've got the handset doesn't always match up with the speaker. So some classrooms you can call out or receive a call. Some classrooms the speaker system works and they can get a message. Like Dennis had said earlier, sometimes you've got to ring up from another room a speaker into the second classroom so that they can hear the messages.
Yeah.
That's a pretty significant
Which is tough
concern to
on the
me.
secretary, because when they call one teacher that.
They'll have to call another classroom and ask that teacher to get a student out of the next door room, which is disturbing 2 classrooms at that point and stopping the instructional process.
If we have a lockdown or something, that teacher might have to come through this door and tell this teacher we're having a lockdown.
Right.
She doesn't hear.
That concerns me.